Hi, my name is Tiffany, and sorry I haven't been filming a video in a long time. It's because I just couldn't find myself to get really into journaling. Like, I do love journaling a lot. It's just a hard time. Like, I'm getting in a journaling slump, so I didn't really journal a lot, and I didn't know how to be creative in journaling, so I kind of gave up because I wanted to journal. It's not like I didn't want to journal. It's just I had a hard time getting myself to sit down and journal because I'm always so busy. And like, yeah, so I finished college and I'm going to go back to second year in September. And I just been like hanging out with my boyfriend, friends. I had to figure out who I was, like stuff like that are just going on in my life. And I wanted to journal, but had a hard time sitting down to journal or even journal at all. But I started getting back into the journaling this journal in May, kind of just like got a slump, so that's when I stopped. I decided to go for a new journal, which I'll show you at the end of the video, the one I'm using currently now. But I'm going to show you a flip through of this because this one is like out of order. Just so many things are just weird with this, and I usually don't do journal flip throughs. If you have seen my other videos, there's not any journaling flip throughs, and I am filming on my phone since I did get a new phone, so I can do more journaling videos like this because since I did get a new phone, I have a case on it that has a ring socket, if you call it, or whatever it's called, on it, so it props up really good. So I'm going to show you, there is sticky notes on here. If you see sticky notes, that's because I don't want to show you any like information. So anyways, let's get on to the journal. The front of the journal says, the journey is the destination, but after a while, it started coming off. It is Indigo Papers. So if you want to get this, that's what the brand is called, from Indigo Chapters, which is just Indigo in my country, which is Canada. I think it's everywhere. It's just Indigo now, but yeah. Anyways, so when you first open it up, you will see a bunch of like, well, there's just 3 stickers on here, and then there's like things that happened in my life while I was in this journal. I wanted to write down like my birthday, my boyfriend's birthday, love happened, boyfriend happened. Like I wanted to write like each event that happened all over here so I can know exactly what happened. Like kind of like a summary of like what's in this journal. And in my journals, I write down like my name and stuff. So that's why you don't see that because my name is on here. And I also write down which number the journal is. And this journal is journal number 5. I know it looks like 15, but that's because, I don't know if I can show you that, but it's journal number 5. It looks like 15 because the L in the end of the journal looks like a 1. And I can show you a little bit of the sticky note. So I have a line where I can only prop it up to because my name is above it. So that's why there's a sticky note here. But it says, from February 1st to May 31st, I have done this journal. Technically, I didn't do any in May, but I wrote down like May and didn't write anything about it. I just wrote the days. So here is February. I do not do daily anymore. Like I tried doing daily, so now I decided since I get busier and I don't have time to write every single day, that I'll try to write like whenever I can now. And this just says my church name, so I don't want to like show it. And yeah, so I did, my birthday was here when it was February 1st. That's my birthday. I got some gel pens. I just really want to try it out. The ones on these side is glittery gel pen, and I do not have them with me to show you, but I think I made a video on it, like my gel pens and stuff. So these are regular gel pens I got from the dollar store, and these ones are glittery, and I think they're called I forget what they're called because I don't have the pens with me, but they do smell really nice. Like they're a smelly one. Like this is coconut and I don't know what, cherry and stuff, and like there's different like scents, which I really like using them a lot, but the only thing is they're glittery. Like they write very smooth and nice, and I like it because like for drawing and coloring, oh, that's so me. That is so nice. But in the long run, they're just so glittery that the glitter comes off. I don't know if you can see my finger, but there's like focus. I don't know if a phone can focus that well, but there's glitter on my fingers now just by rubbing it. And I tried getting this picture done, but this picture, the ink, I ran out of gel pen from the dollar store, so I couldn't finish it. But in here was one day, and I just wrote Lizelda plus link. I was into it at the time, I'm not anymore. And I wanted to find my link, so I don't know. And then my friend, who's now my boyfriend, well, at the time, because I knew him since grade 10, so he's like my good friend I knew since grade 10. And he was my friend at the time because like, we never thought of dating. Even though he had a crush on me like forever, I never thought of dating him. Yeah. But anyway, so he went to my church after I got out of my last relationship. And it was really tough, so I decided instead of going to the church that my ex is going to, I go to the church that I want to go to. So I went to the church I wanted to go to, and I've been there for a whole January and stuff. And I guess on February 28th of 2018, my friend, who is now my boyfriend, decided to get baptized at the church, which he was really excited. It's his favorite day ever. He will tell you everything about it. If you ever told him, like, how was your baptism? He'll tell you with a smile on his face that it was the best day ever. Because it's all he would say. And, yeah, and I was also dating some guy, I guess. Didn't really work out. I was trying to date other people after my breakup, but I should have just went with the guy that I'm dating now, because I was blinded to see that we were meant to be. So, here is, I use those glittery gel pens. And I love them because they smell so good. And this is March, as you can see. And in March, St. Patrick's Day happened. My boyfriend's birthday. Yep, we were dating in March, too. So we started dating on March 15th, 2018. So that happened. I decided to put a pot of gold called Leprechauns in March, because St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, for me, each month, I'll do, like, a theme. And I'll do, like, a cover page for that month. So, you know, like, okay, this is to me. I don't do, like, a book just for the whole month. Like, okay, this book was all of January. This book was all of February. Me, I don't do all the months because I have a hard time trying to do daily. I used to do daily, like, all the time. But now, since, like, I'm just so, like, getting older, so it's harder for me. Maybe for someone else, but for me, it's more harder to just do daily. Because I'm not just sitting down, like, I'm glued myself onto YouTube. I glued myself onto like something else that distracts me from getting a job done in my journal. So I'm trying to do daily, but I decided just to give up like daily because it's stressing me out just to do daily. So whenever I can write down, which is most of the time, then I will do it. So maybe I miss like 1 day or 2 days. I'm not going to stress myself like, oh, I need to go back and get it. So it's the daily journaling. I used to do daily, so I had a lot of books that were daily. Now, as I got, like, older and life happened and things happened, I just can't do daily anymore. And I'm fine with that as long as I get the book done at some point. And, yeah, I try to do 2 pages each for each entry, but that one didn't really work out because I totally forgot to finish this, and now I don't want to go back to it because I don't remember anything. Good thing to write about in your journal, because I do forget, like, oh, what happened that day, or the specific day I want to know what happened, or like, oh, that was the day we fell in love, or something like, I don't even know. Just, to me, I love it. Just writing down your days, and like, I always loved journaling, but I was always so hard of getting into journaling, and after like March of 2016, I was just like hooked in it, and I'd never been out of it. But now I'm like just struggling a little bit. So whenever I get that done. And here I wrote something, but I don't remember. Let me see if I can see what it was. I guess it was something to do with college, because class felt like a long time. Here, I know it's on a weird angle, but it's gonna have to do. And here is when I got together with my boyfriend, which is also one of my sister's birthday that day. I also do some fun stuff, so not every single page is like, oh, it has to be writing, oh, it has to be this. And I try to do artsy, but I just decided to do whatever flows with me. And I decided to write a lot of Christian music on this page. Like, I could go back and add more. It's just, I was in college class, and I had nothing to do but listen to a teacher. So as I was listening to a teacher talk, I was doing this, just so I can have something to do while I was listening. And I was writing a bunch of, like, I was still listening to teacher, but I was also writing, like, Christian stuff. But then I stopped because I had to do something, like, some sort of work project or some paperwork. And so I didn't have time, and then I just never got back into it because, I always said, I could go back to it, because I have a bunch of Christian music on my phone. I don't just listen to Christian. I listen to, like, daily music, like, today's music as well, not just Christian music. So, if you guys are wondering, because my old journals, I used to do, like, every month. I used to do the songs of the month, like what song I was listening to during that month. If I was listening to the same song that I listened to last month, I still put it in there. Cause then I could look back and say, okay, that song must have been my favorite. I kept listening to it each month. But in this book, I haven't done like songs of the month, and I might go back and do that again. But right now, I just not going to, because I don't know if I can keep up with it and write down like what I did that month. So here is March 19th, and I went out to East Side Mario's with my dad, and I got a unicorn drink, and I loved it, and I want to get it again. And then I put pasta here, and yeah, that's a bunch of blank space. Here I didn't even color. I was going to color it in, but I never did. And it's March 20th. And I went shopping. We looked at clothes. I guess I did some other stuff here. Oh, I also got some washi tapes. I put in my washi tapes that I got from Claire's. I got 2 rolls. So this is the first roll up here. And then this is the second roll. They're called decorative tape, but it's actually washi tape with some other decorated. These 2 aren't really washi, they're something else, but they're decorative tape, and it still works. Like, I haven't really used a lot of these tapes yet, but I got them because every YouTuber that I watch that was journalers have used decorative tape and washi tapes for their journals, and I wanted to do the same thing too, but at the same time, it's just I'm just different and I don't know really how to, so I just got them, and I do use them a little bit, but not as much. And I also got something to do with my boyfriend, so I'm not going to say what is it, because if he's watching this, I don't want him to know what it is yet until 1 year. And then this is favorite Disney characters. I guess I had some Disney stickers, and I just decided to do that. I didn't have an Ariel sticker, but if I could find a little Ariel sticker, I'll put it there. So these are like Tom stickers. And then I had Ariel. I still have to put more Disney in here, but I already moved on to another book, so I'm not going to bother working on an old book that's old. I'll just look back and be like, okay, I didn't finish, or okay, this was something that was a project that didn't really work out, and I'll be okay with it. It's still something I can look back on and be like, yeah, this was my life, and then I can know I was struggling during that life or something like that. I wish I did write more in here, because like I was in a tough time in college by then. And I got broken up, and then I don't have a lot of friends in college. So I have friends, but not a lot of them. And most of the time, their schedules and my schedules are very different. So, like, when they're free, I'm not, and when they're free, I'm not free. It's like, it's just how it works. So yeah, this is another. Was it college? I think I might have been in college. No, I wasn't in college. I don't think that day. This is Saturday. I don't go to college on a Saturday. So I got a free Rogers fidget spinner, which Rogers is the reason I'm into fidget spinners just a little bit. I'm not into them like a lot like my boyfriend is. Like, he has a whole case of it, and maybe because this channel is a collection channel, maybe he can come in the video and show him his collection of fidget spinners, but I do not know yet, because I'm thinking maybe talking about that in my vlogging channel, since he's already been on that channel. If you guys don't know, my vlogging channel it's called Live Through Life Vlogs, and I have a Canada Day vlog, so if you guys want to go see that, go check it out. Live Through Life Vlogs, that's what it's called. Oh, I did get my new Disney bracelet from Pandora. I didn't go to Disney World, I didn't go to Disneyland, so I didn't get the exclusive bracelets. I just got the one that Disney, the one that Pandora had for Disney, and so it had just Mickey faces on the clip part, and I like it because it's Disney, and I can't show you since I have it, but then I have to go up and get it, and I'm not editing the video, so I can't just cut that part out since I'm not editing. I'm just using it on my phone. And here is Palm Sunday, which was March 26, 2018. And it was Palm Sunday, which is about church. So I was talking about church, what we did for Palm Sunday. And then I just did this, which I was going to do something like decorated. But at the same time, I think I was just really tired. I must have fell asleep or something that day. Here I'm talking about getting my boyfriend a box from the dollar store that's see-through. So there's a glass on the top that you can see right through it. And then it's the box. So that's where all his fidget spinners go in. And I'm thinking I'll probably ask him to bring his fidget spinner box down maybe one day to film a video. And like, I'm going to do a vlog. That's what I'm planning on doing. I'm going to do a vlog and maybe put a clip of him talking about his fidget spinners and stuff. Because, you know, that could be something we could put in a vlog. Or you can make a separate video on its own, but I don't know. This is my vlogging channel. No, not my vlogging channel. This is my collection channel, so it's not just journals. It's like, it's basically more just journals. But if I have anything else that's like collection worthy that I feel like filming, I will. But for now, it's mostly just journaling because I do have other stuff, but I don't know. And then I have some, what's it called? Pen ink on me because I was trying to get the pen to work. So if you see pen ink on me, right there, that's not pen ink. That's a mark. That's a birthmark. So I'm talking about more fidget spinners here. I'm just skipping through a lot of days because like it's boring. Here is April. Some of it is the smelly markers, some of it ain't. The smelly ones, they're just glittery regular dollar store. So, and it was April, so it was coming like more springy type of weather, which I was hoping, but it mostly snowed in Canada. If you guys lived in Canada, then you know most of April was just snow. Like lying to us, so yeah. It wasn't snowing by the time I did that, so I thought it was going to be like beautiful weather. Then the beautiful weather disappeared and it ended up snowing again. But anyway, so I went to church and I did a play in church, and the church was called My Deliverance. And that was the name of my play. And it was on Easter, so I was in the play as an extra. Not a big part, but I still got something. And here at my co-op, I worked at like an art studio for co-op, even though I want to work with kids more, but just for co-op, and I just did that in college. And so I decided while I was doing art, because they let you just do whatever you want, pretty much, like not everything you want, just like if you wanted to do art, you can. And I still do go back to it sometimes if I want to do art, but lately I just haven't been wanting to do art, and I haven't found a way there. If I had like money, I would take the bus and I'll go there since my boyfriend like works a lot, so I'm basically at home and it gives me something to do. But I haven't got a lot of money, and then when I do get money, I end up hanging out with friends sometimes. So yeah, I just did a lot of tattoo ideas. This one says my mom's first and last name, so I'm not gonna put that in there. And then I did a drawing of Mickey and Minnie. Okay, Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Not that great of a drawer, but hey, I tried my best. Then I went back to Eastside Mario's again, this time with my boyfriend, talking about his pills and a helmet that I really wanted to get, which I was going to put the actual color of the helmet, because the helmet's like a bluey green. Like, yes, I ride a four-wheeler, if you guys are wondering. That's why I need to get a new four-wheeler since my dad gave rid of my other one because it was too small, and I'm going to get a new one eventually. I haven't got one yet. I can't wait because I want to ride four-wheelers again. So that's my helmet. And I might put the color in it so I can go back in the future and look back like, oh yeah, that's the color of the helmet I want. I'm still gonna tell my dad I want that helmet. And then I did Lilo and Stitch theme drawing here. I felt like drawing Lilo and Stitch. I didn't draw Lilo and Stitch, I just draw Stitch, but it was just a thing. And about Halana meets family, nobody gets left behind or forgotten. A day that it started like snowing or something like that. I'm like, 2018 spring is the new winter. Yeah, it's spring, but I'm calling it the new winter since it's like snowing. So spring is the new winter. Oh, and this page I can't show you, so I'm going to skip it because it has the name of the co-op I did, and I just don't want you guys knowing where I live. If you guys know where that co-op is, you might know, like, the area I'm in, and I don't want you knowing the area. So I wrote like I got a computer, or did I not get a computer? I think I went. Oh, I think I was playing on my computer. I stayed in the food court to do some editing for my friend's baby's first birthday, and decided to make a little video for it. So I was staying there to work on it, even though it's kind of boring just staying in college all the time because I have no friends, but I was basically had something to do there. Then I did like these two drawings. Like some of my drawings, they mean something. Sometimes I just get inspiration, just wanted to. Like here I was inspirational, but I think it kind of relates to me now, like what I do. And basically, I'm not the person that cuts myself. I'm suicides, none of that. I'm not that kind of person. So if you guys are wondering, I'm not, because I believe in this quote so much. The quote says, hold on, pain ends. So like I'm in pain now. I wouldn't give myself cuts and try suicide because I feel like that's a longer pain and it ain't never gonna go away. And I feel like just hold on and pain's gonna end. Like right now you might be sad, you got broken up. I don't think you should cut yourself because you got broken up or something happened in your life. Like I just find like just doing that stuff just like useless, because after the pain's gone, you're left with scars that you just put on yourself. And it's going to remind you what really happened every time you look at those scars. So in my way, I just hold on, cry it out. That's it. You're not going to see those tears again and remind you, oh, that's what happened last time. You're not going to look at your wrist like, oh, there's nothing on my wrist, so it's not going to remind you of anything. I just find if you don't want to even remember what gave you pain in the first place, then don't leave marks. Just saying. And then on this one, I'm a country girl, but I was born in the city. So I technically wrote, I'm a country girl who was accidentally born in the city, because I do love being in the country more than being in the city. And like I'm kind of like a city-ish, but also country. I'm not like full-on country, like a cottage country where there's a little bit of city. That's fine. But full-on city, like, I don't know. What do you think? Like New York or something like that. I'll go a visit, but I find that it's too much city for me. I'd rather like a quiet place. Maybe like a store here and there so you can at least get stuff. Like a grocery store. Maybe a store to buy clothes. Like just something like that so you can at least have stuff in your house. Not like being in the country where you have to go miles and miles to the nearest store. Not that kind. And then I wanted to get something for my boyfriend. I showed him. Oh, I actually think what I showed him is the same thing I was going to get him. Huh? And this was in March. No, April. Because I found that picture again. I just realized that must have been the same picture I was looking at before. Yeah, so I wanted to get him across and write a message. This one I wrote a different message, but I can't write that message in the thing because they won't fit all of it in there. So I gave up and just wrote something else. And then April, I was hanging out with friend. So just skipping a lot of like stuff because it might be boring for you guys. And here is a drawing that I did of a mermaid in gel pen. And then I used the skin, and it's not gel pen. It's a pencil crayon for the skin, but everything else was done in gel pen, just not the skin because I didn't have the correct skin gel pen. And here I did gel pen mixed with like pencil crayon. And this is the quote that goes with this picture. It says, "Silent with feet, but a voice with a tail." That's I made that quote up, and basically for me that my dog. So basically that quote for me is about like, so Little Mermaid, if you guys don't know who she is. When she's on feet, she doesn't speak, but when she has a tail, she can. So that's why I did that. And I'm like, yay, I'm done first year of college. Oh, I messed up this because I said if your boyfriend never looks like this, then you have a girlfriend. But what it meant to be said, if your boyfriend hands never look like this, then you have a girlfriend. If you know what I mean. But like I didn't write that, so I have a picture of a hand. I forgot to write the word hand, but basically this is my hand. But it's supposed to be all dirty with cuts on it, like the man's hardworking and he's like doing something. That's what it's supposed to represent, that the man's a hard worker. I wrote T plus T because my boyfriend and me both start with T. Another day of East Side Mario's with my boyfriend and my dad again. Like, obviously, I think I've been in East Side Mario's like at least 3 times. The new East Side Mario's, that's what I'm saying. The one that is close to me, that's new. I think I've been there at least 3 times. Then I was talking about journaling and YouTube. Here, I didn't write a lot. I don't know why I shaked my head. You guys don't see. Here, I didn't write anything or hardly anything. Like, I want to show you in May. Like, here is May 1st, and then there's May 2nd, and then May 3rd. Like, I don't write a lot. Because at that time, I was in a slump. And also, too, it's not just the slump that I was in. I was also having a hard time, like, remembering the day that I was, like, the day I did it. Like, just say the 7th, May 7th. And it's May 9th now, just saying. I would forget what I did that day. I don't know why, but, like, I was in a struggle. I was also, like, feeling depressed. I don't even know why. So it just kind of stressed me out. So I just gave up this book entirely to move on to a new one. So I like Mother's Day. I didn't write anything. I totally forgot what I did on Mother's Day. I think I remember. Not enough to like really write anything. And I went to a concert if I could find that page. Oh. The concert day, I did do a vlog about it on my vlog channel, so if you guys want to see it. Those ones are easier for me to remember because I do vlog, so if I forgot, I could look back at my vlog and then write them. So here I could write if I want to. But like, yeah, I didn't do any May, as I could tell. Yeah, that's my book. And then I'm going to show you my current one that I'm working on right now. So my current one is this one. I have started this like in June, but as you can tell, I did not write anything for June. But I'm in July now, and I have done like some writing if I could find it. So I did a little bit of writing here and there, but like I was in a slump. But since July 1st, which was Canada Day, I actually seemed to, oh, I think it's this page right here. I'm going to color it in and stuff, but I seem to actually got back into writing, and I like it, so I'm going to continue doing, like, lots of writing. Like, I have to write the 2nd day, the 3rd day, and the 4th day, and the 5th, like, all those days, but right now, this is just the 1st day I wrote. Like, I do remember those days, so I'm going to continue writing them probably today, because I have got back into writing, and I love it the way it looks. It looks much better than this book did. I don't know why, but the writing in here just looks like I didn't really care, which is probably the truth. I didn't care. I was having a hard time dealing with stuff, but I still wanted something to write with. And this book, I totally just didn't find inspiration after that. But anyways, that's all for today, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!